What's up, y'all? So it's Queen Siobhan, Queen Vonnie, and I just want to talk to y'all about something real quick. So I know y'all heard about the Jussie Smollett thing, where he allegedly lied and said that he got attacked and all this stuff, and now he's facing felony charges for the hoax and the whole ordeal. Now, look, I just want to say something because I feel like I have to get this off my chest. So, I personally, I don't know if he is fabricating about the situation at all. Like, no one got hurt except for him, allegedly. So, I don't at this point, if he's lying, I don't feel bad for anybody because no one got hurt except for him. And then if he isn't lying, I feel bad for him because no one is believing him. And it's crazy how like we as people are so quick to just believe what we see on the media, and we believe what the police come up with. But we have to understand that these same police officers um, are human beings as well. And a lot of time, people put their own personal belief before their job. Um, and that's all it is. Like, there's not a lot of dignity or integrity or ownership nowadays, or the past 400 years. So it's just, I feel like it's really messed up how Jussie's being crucified right now. And things like this happen every single day. Like, I know y'all heard about the man, the tennis player who did something similar like this, and they just wrote it off as, oh, boys will be boys. But when Jussie does it, I don't know if he did or not, but then it's, oh, he needs to get locked up because he's a celebrity and we need to make an example out of him. Like, this is not going to be tolerated. What? The president of the United States of America right now called a national emergency, and there's no emergency. That's the biggest hoax there is. How come he's not locked up? I have 21 questions. Like, I don't understand. I mean, I do understand, but like, do y'all understand why this is happening? Like, this is really blowing my mind how he is being crucified right now. Like, he got locked up before R. Kelly got locked up. Are you serious? Like, okay. So I don't know if anyone knows anything about Jussie, but like, he's a strong like activist for black people and like the homosexual community, and like, he's a very proudful person from what I see, from what he shows. I don't know him personally, but it's just like, if he did do it, he had a reason behind it, and it's definitely got people talking. Um, I don't know. I would love to just be like, bruh, like, what's up? I don't care if he lied about it or not. I don't care. Like, at the end of the day, I'm more upset about how he's being crucified right now. Like, but there are people who are held to a higher standard than just an actor, who aren't being held accountable for any of their actions. Like, it's really mind boggling to me. Like, I just don't understand that he's now in jail right now. Like, this is crazy, on felony charges for disorderly conduct. Y'all don't have anything else to do? Y'all don't have anything else to do? Okay. Okay. Great. Great. We don't have any other problems. We don't have any other problems. Like, they said that they were mad about how he used the hat MAGA term and slandered it or whatever. Like, bruh, are you serious? But anyway, so that right there, I have a problem with that. Like, it bothers me. It bothers me a lot. There's no way or reason why he should be incarcerated right now. Like, and just to talk about the prisons for a second, I don't know if y'all know anything about them or like how people get locked up, how terrible the system is, how terrible they treat people when they get locked up. They literally treat you worse than an animal. They treat you worse than you do your own pet. You treat your pet better than they treat them. And you know what's even more upsetting is, look up the statistics on how many people were locked up and they were innocent. They always say, oh, everyone says they're innocent. That's because a lot of them are. A lot of people get locked up for things they didn't do. A lot of times people get locked up because the police can't legally find a way to lock them up for the things that they may know that they're doing. So they pin something else on them, throw all this stuff around it and tie it in a bow, and there they go, facing life. We ain't gotta worry about this person no more. It's terrible. And then they treat them like crap. They beat them. Some people get beat to death. They starve them. You have to pay to go to the doctor. What did my taxes pay for? I don't know. I thought that they shouldn't have to pay to go to the doctor because my taxes are paying for them to even be in that prison, right? I'm just saying, I feel like if my money is involved, I need to know what you're doing with my money. And these human beings are being treated worse than animals. They're being treated worse than pets, okay? You know what I mean? People go to jail and get cancer. Why is that? Because of the food that they feed them. The food they feed them is not even food. It's not even food. You know, people in jail have to live off of ramen noodles. Do you know how terrible ramen noodles are? They are terrible. They are terrible. Terrible. Why don't they have fresh food in there? There's so many people in there, and there's so much earth around them. Why aren't there gardens in every prison? Why isn't that something that they do to keep their mind occupied, to get them back in tune with the earth and being outside and connected with the ground and getting their hands dirty? Like, why are they not treated like human beings? Why are they not getting rehabilitated? Why are they not coming home and ready to take over and take on the world? Why are they not prepared? Why when they come home they don't have social security cards, they don't have ID, driver's license, they don't have any money, they don't have any family. They don't have any family, they don't have any love, they don't have any support. Why is that? Why is it that they make it to where they make it so hard for loved ones to see them? Why is it that there's so many people who are incarcerated who haven't had physical touch? You know how important physical touch is as a human? I thought that when you went to jail, it was because it's like when you're a kid and you go to timeout because you're supposed to think about what you did. And sometimes even when you're in timeout, they may give you an assignment, like you have to do this and this and this, and you know, hopefully when you come out, you have a better attitude and you're ready to be a productive little boy or girl. Come play with everyone else nicely. Like, no. But that's not what they're doing. You get locked up, they beat you down and they tear you down, and a lot of times you don't make it. And it turns you into a savage. If you weren't a savage when you got in there, it turned you into a savage. And then they release you out here until you do something terrible, and then you go back for the rest of your life. So they keep getting money, and the bodies keep coming, and it's an ongoing cycle. It's like, you don't want people to be rehabilitated. You don't want people to get better. But I do. I want people to get better. If we can all live here together, it doesn't have to be nasty like this. There don't have to be so many monsters. We know evil exists, but you creating evil where evil doesn't belong, and it don't have to be. And I don't understand it. Do you? I don't know, guys. It's just, there's so much that I want to do. I want to get involved in that. If anyone knows how I can get involved in that, I want to be involved. I want to be a voice, and I want change, real change. Like, yeah, they're making change right now for federal, to get federal guys out early and all that. But what about while they're there? I want them to, when they come home, they're ready mentally, to come back out here and start a business, because be prepared for what's out here. If these jobs don't want to offer you a job, then you need to know how to get out here and create your own job so you can survive the right way, so you don't have to go into savage mode and become destructive again to yourself first, because it always starts with yourself first. Drugs, sex, whatever it is, they start going crazy. Next thing you know, you're going back into your old ways. Like, so then you're destroying everybody else in your path. Savage. Like, it don't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that way. And so if you know how I can get involved in that somehow, let me know. Like, this is something that I've always been passionate about. I know personally too many people who have wrongly been convicted, and just convicted, period, rightfully, and were treated terribly for no reason. You know how hard it is to keep somebody mentally strong while they're in a situation like that? It's already a messed up situation. You're already detached away from everything that you love and care about. It's like sending your kid away to boarding school. You do that because you want to instill discipline in them. But while they're there, they're not just getting beat on. They're getting trained. They're getting developed. They're getting nourished. That's what that should be like. It shouldn't be, we're just going to keep tearing you down to make you worse. You can't come out here and be a productive citizen if everything in there, you got inmates beating on you. You got the COs beating on you. The warden don't care. You just there for a check. Like, everybody's just in these positions just to have the name for the position, but they don't really care. You may have started, when you first started, you may have actually cared, but then you got sucked into all the evil. No, They need to just shut it all down and start it all over. Like, I read about all these other countries to where they actually don't call you inmate. They call you by your name. They don't even call you by your name. You strip away all dignity. If someone took away a life, okay, I understand that's very hurtful. But at the end of the day, let's be honest, that life is now gone. But this life is still here. So what can we do to help get this person together? Even if you feel like they don't deserve to come back out, like, that's something for you to work on within yourself, because we can all change and we can all grow. Like, period. We can all change, we can grow and be the best versions of ourselves. That's real talk. We all make mistakes. There's levels to them, yes. They all hurt, period. It's all pain, period. We can all push through the pain and grow. So, I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to love. We can love each other through the pain, rehabilitate the right way. So, I believe that you can kill somebody and change and never kill someone again. You can accidentally kill somebody and feel terrible about it, and just, I don't feel like you should spend all the rest of your life in jail. Like, I feel like it's just wrong. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. It's wrong. They have really sick people who shouldn't be in jail. They should be getting help, but they're not. They're not getting the right type of help. And then they go to jail for a couple years. They get out and they're still not right here. So then they go do something else crazy and they go back in. It's just all for money. I'm just tired. I don't know, guys. I love you. I'll talk to you guys later. But if you know someone, let me know. Hit me up. I want to help. I got to do something. I feel I got to do something. Let me know. What can I do? Where should I start? I care a lot. I care too much not to do anything. I was thinking about opening up a nonprofit to help them when they get out, but I want to help them while they're there. I want to help them while they're there. They need real food. I don't care about all this. They can stab somebody, like, okay, but if you rehabilitating them, then their mindset won't even be that way, right? Stop treating them like wild dogs that you don't care about. Man, If we just loved a little bit more, hated a little bit less, things could be a lot different. That's all I'm saying. All right. Just remember, self-love is the most important love. I love you.